Alright, welcome back to the Nomadic King channel. I'm James Showers, cleanest name in the biz, and today we're doing the second episode of $100 a week invested in the stock market. Now, our first week, we took that $100 and we invested it into GE. And the second day, it went up about 50 cents per share, something like that. I'll throw something up here on the screen to show you where the price had gone. And we could have sold it out at that price and made a small little profit. I mean, $5, but still a profit. But then some bad news came out, and the stocks dropped and hit about this price over here, and has come down since then. I don't know if what the news that came out, if that's true or not true. But if you are confident in this stock, this would be a good time to buy. I'm not exactly confident in the stock, but I'm not willing to sell right now to lose the money that it's down. So we're going to hold on to GE for a little bit. They're going to probably do a recovery, but we want to get our money in some other places. Now, this last week I didn't put out a video, so this week is going to be for last week's $100. But I was going to take the $100 and do a stop limit. That's where you put in a price where, say, I wanted a stock for like $18 or something. So I put in a stop limit for $18 a share and was going to buy like 5 shares of Kinder Morgan, I believe is what it is. So that's the stock that I'm looking at. But it raised all the way up to almost $19 a share, and I decided, okay, I'll cancel that and I'll buy something else. So I put it into a REIT, which is a retirement investment something. But it's basically a dividend stock that pays monthly. So I believe it's about 20 cents a share. I got 9 shares of that. I'm going to start building a small portfolio into a few REITs, and then we're going to get a few other dividend stocks that pay quarterly, and then we're going to go ahead and start looking for growth stocks. So that's what I've done. I'm going to go ahead and show some footage of me trying to place that order for the Kinder Morgan, and then I'll show you me buying the stock of, I believe it's Cross Timber Realty. And that's the company that we bought 9 shares of. And then I think I bought like a random whatever share of I believe a cannabis stock. And it's down to about like $5 or something like that. So I thought maybe throw a little bit of money into some of those, getting messages, getting some money into a few of those stocks, as they're kind of like being words of them booming. So it's not the best time to be sending money into stocks because the stock market is pretty high right now, but there's probably a couple companies that are still undervalued that you can get at a decent price, or at least build a portfolio that's paying some sort of dividends, and then later, say we're buying a little bit high right now, later if everything drops down and you have confidence in the company that you're investing in, you just buy more of the shares at the lower price, and it offsets the actual price of the share because it balances out the lower price with the higher price, so you can kind of get like an averaged price, and then make a little bit of return on your money later, or at least bring the cost per share down so it made sense for the dividend return. That's probably a whole nother video, but I'm going to go ahead and link the videos of me placing that stop order, canceling it, and then putting the bid in for the other pairs or the other stocks I bought this week. I want you guys to comment down below. Let me know what your stock picks are for the week. And remember, this video or these videos aren't suggestions for you to buy the stocks I'm buying. I'm just kind of giving you an idea to, hey, start hunting for your own. If you like what I'm getting, get one if you want to. Maybe suggest to me some of the good stocks that you found, and maybe I'll buy some of them in the next video. We got $100 we're going to put into the stocks this week. Help me pick that stock, and I'll try to get the video out by Friday. And yeah, like, share, subscribe, and I'll upload that video right now. Peace. Now, this is an app that I like to use. It's called Seeking Alpha, and you can enter in the stocks that you own and add them to your profile, or search stocks that you're looking at, and what it will do is find all the news articles and tidbits about the said stock. That was kind of my old profile of stocks I had listed. I've got GE set up, so it's got all the different articles that are recently written or added to the internet about GE. Now, I actually was trying to buy this stock right here, this Compass Diversified Holdings, and I was trying to get it for $18. So I was going to set up a stop limit. Now, when you set up a stop limit, you can basically choose a price that you're willing to pay for, or actually just a limit price. And when you're doing a limit, you can set the price that you're willing to pay for a stock and basically walk away. And when that thing goes, down or up or whatever and hits that number, it will buy the shares for that price. One thing you have to take in consideration is the money that you'd use for the shares at that price will need to be held in the account until that purchase is either made or canceled by you. And in this case, I set the order. I was trying to get them for $18 and was hoping it'd just come down from the $18.70 that it was at. And it, I didn't really want to wait, so I canceled this order and I went ahead and put that money in a different stock here in a minute. But this is me trying to figure out which extended or which time frame I wanted to use. Now, I think that was suggesting that it will only buy the stocks within the time that the market's open, but you also have the option to make this deal happen after hours too. So, and then this is me going into this and deciding that I'm going to go ahead and cancel the stock. So I'm searching through my Robinhood right now. This is the portfolio that I have set up with $100 cash. And now we're going to hunt down a stock to buy. And I looked up a few different dividend stocks, and I found a REIT that I was interested in. And now a REIT is like a rental company app, or not app, it's like a rental company stock basically, where these companies will buy a bunch of rental properties and retail properties to rent, and you will get a monthly dividend because they have to pay out the profits to the shareholders. So basically you're a landlord through that stock. So I found this stock looking at a couple different YouTube channels that popped up when I was looking for stocks, and I thought, you know what, might throw some money into the Oragram, I think is what it's called. And that's a cannabis stock in Canada, and it's only trading around like $5. So we ended up buying a share or two in that. And this right here is also a really cheap cannabis stock. It's like trading at $1.90, and about a year or two ago, it was trading at $1. So I guess in 2 years you could have made 90 cents a share. So I guess that ain't too bad. Okay, so this is the REIT that I actually bought, and this is the Cross Timber Realty Trust. Now this one, I believe when I looked it up, was paying a 20 cents dividend per month, because look at the yield right there. It's like a 13% yield. And I don't know how they exactly calculate what they're paying out for the dividend, but I believe it's a 20 cents for every share. So we're going to buy 9 shares here. Now, I tried buying 10, and I don't think I was able to buy it because of, you need to have like a 5% more than whatever you're going to spend. I don't know, something weird like that. So we got 9 shares of this stock, and we'll sit back on this, and we're not really too worried about this being like a growth stock of it like going up super high in price. We're really trying to set up to gain dividends. That's going to wrap up this episode of Stocks and Talks. I don't know if that's what we're going to call it or not. Leave a comment down below with a suggestion on a name for this series. But we've bought the one REIT and a few stocks and some cannabis stocks from Canada. So we'll see what we'll see what happens with this profile. The GE stock's a little bit down. We're hoping for that to go up, and threw an extra $100 in there. So that's going to be for this next week's stock. So we're around $300 in this account so far. Let me know what stocks you guys are thinking about buying for your own account, which ones I should be checking out, and yeah, that's basically it. Let's watch this profile grow. Dividend stocks. Hopefully we'll find some good growth stocks. Maybe this market will even come down a little bit and we'll have a chance to buy on a nice little dip. Who knows? So, like, share, subscribe. See you guys on the next video. Peace.